is going on, true believers? Guys, altcoin season is officially here, and this time it is moving very, very fast. Just check this out. Altcoin season went from 29 to 82 just in the last month. That's not a small shift. That's a full momentum swing, and crypto Twitter is absolutely a buzz. Look at all these tweets that are going on right now. People and influencers everywhere talking about altcoin season. Traders, analysts, anybody anywhere is tracking the surge, and even Cointelegraph is flashing green lights. Look at this right here. This is a picture straight out of TradingView. The altcoin season index hits 82. Altcoin market cap reaches 1.74 trillion. This is getting very, very serious. Every time we hit this kind of territory, smart money rotates away from Bitcoin, goes into altcoins, and that's where the big multipliers are made. History shows us the same pattern over and over again. So if you've been waiting for the signal's here. Not next week, not next month, right now. And that brings me to something I'd found recently, a project I believe we could ride this wave all the way up. It's early, it's fresh. You guys know what I've been doing. I've been putting in a lot of hard work in the gym recently, and it's less than a week to launch. Let me tell you about the opportunity I came across just the other day. Okay, guys? Today, I found something truly special. We talked about this a few months ago, kind of fell by the wayside for a little while because we were waiting for the timing to be right. But I guess you came here because you're looking for a great project with 100x potential, low risk, and easy money. I get it. But honestly, today, I believe, based on my research, that I'm going to share with you that we have something here that can easily do 50x in the days and weeks after the launch, okay? And fly to $4 to $6 per token. Out there, it has 300 million potential users like me. Guys, I've lost 100 pounds. The last time I did a video for you guys on this project, I was 100 pounds heavier, and this was the ticket that got me to pay attention. Hey, fat boy, maybe it's time for you to lean out a little bit and get yourself moving. And in the long term, to be honest, it's probably going to end up a little bit bigger than any of us are even thinking. Okay, I mentioned $4 to $6 per token and a potential market of 300 million users. That keep in mind, because later I'm going to show you how this translates to over a 50x from the listing price. It's an incredible upside, especially when we're looking at a true low cap gem with an initial market cap under $1 million. And here's the best part. The upside isn't the only thing this project has going for it. There's many, many strong fundamentals that make this opportunity stand out. At the moment, RUNWAGO, the project we're talking about today, checks all the boxes to qualify as one of the best, if not the best, opportunity to add to your portfolio right now. Backed by venture capitals, including Alpha Catalyst, supported by top centralized exchanges, and driven by a proven team. The app is already trending in multiple countries, and most importantly, it's launching with an initial market cap of only $351,000. This could be the biggest altcoin play of the year. You guys, by the way, remember my old video right here? I bought in at a very, very low market cap. I'm going to be up, I think it's 2x when it launches. Fully sustainable SportsFi unicorn is here. And the best part of this, not soon, but now, the app and product are already live worldwide on both the App Store and Google Play, and it's already trending. That's why we're here today. No more waiting for soon because of the early marketing and the hype building around RUNWAGO, especially in the base community, which is one of the strongest right now. You most likely already heard about this project before from me, probably, but perhaps you never looked very deep. So today I did, and I'm going to be here to share my findings with you. Opportunities like this only come a few times a year, and I don't want you to miss any of them. I don't want to miss it myself. I put in a lot of work. I've lost a lot of weight because this thing inspired me. So the RUNWAGO app, the ultra low initial market cap of only 351,000, the SportsFi narrative being loved by investors and users, and the massive market cap of a potential for 300 million users. How much does that add up to? Make it hard to even know where to start. The pre-sale sold out in 9 minutes. Remember, we were in it. The app is already trending in several countries, is live on the App Store and Google Play, something most Web3 projects fail to achieve even after years. Now comes the major marketing push. Starting with the launch, almost no unlocks in the next few months, partners like Garmin, which is a huge market, and key milestones. The best way to start is by showing you the exact resources I use for this research because they speak for themselves. My goal is to guide you through them so that you can quickly act with confidence. So sit back, listen carefully, because today we may be looking at the biggest and strongest launch in the entire second half of the year. The last thing before we start. By the time you're watching this, this token is already live. But before you rush to centralized exchanges to buy it, give me 3 minutes, at least the first 3 minutes, to show you why now is the moment to act and start accumulating, okay?
Who really want it with me? I'm at the top, that's 1, not 2 or 3. This real life, baby, don't make believe. I just make it look easy like ABC. I'm on it 24/7, 25/8. I just pick up the pace and I violate. I eat it all up like a dinner plate. I been on the move like I'm running late. Left, right, left. I am unstoppable. I am unstoppable. I am unstoppable. I am unstoppable. I don't have a limit. I don't have a limit. I don't have a limit. I don't have a limit, I'm just getting started. I am unstoppable, ask anybody. I just get to it, no time for excuses. I do what I do and I do it again. I really do what I say. Ain't got no time to be playing no games. I just be making, I'm making the plays. Get money too and I'm winning the race. Pick out the pace. I am unstoppable. I am unstoppable. I am unstoppable. I am unstoppable. I don't have a limit. I don't have a limit. Pick up the pace. 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 Pick up the pace.
Here's the trailer. All right, let's go straight to the point. You see the potential there. The team isn't making empty promises. What do we have here? The app is live. We have a strong public team. You've got proven marketing power. You've got clear and powerful narratives. You've got revenue generating project. You've got tokenomics that you can go to. Originally 351,000 market cap and no major unlocks in the coming months. Create a massive upside potential. The RUNWAGO app is live. It's already trending, so there's no more coming soon to the project. The app is already out there. You can go to the App Store. You can go to Google Play right now. You can download it. And again, I lost 100 pounds already. And every day, what I do is I get up on a treadmill and I run. And I run as fast as I can for as long as I can every single day. It's called the biological imperative. And I do that because the RUNWAGO app got me thinking about it. And this was not something that they did, but it was something that I did because of this app. Another important thing that's impossible to ignore is the app is already trending. It's live. It's ranked #1 in some countries, has thousands of downloads within a couple of days. It's all without any kind of app marketing. Why? Because it's sports-fi. It's one of the strongest narratives in Web3. There's more than 300 million active daily runners, including me, who dream of monetizing their goals. Forget about the usual AI projects with no product and only a token. This is real. RUNWAGO is real. A real product for real people. The global launch of the Web3 challenges, that was the important part. Remember, there were daily challenges, there was weekly challenges, and there were monthly challenges that we were going to go through. It's scheduled only 4 days after the launch. Perfect planning and momentum from the team. With the initial market cap only 351,000, the setup is clear. The chart is going to scream upside, and this project has the potential to absolutely fly. It's already launched. Let's have a look at the app itself quickly. RUNWAGO is developed by the professional development studio Clevio X, which we've talked about before. It's based in the European Union, which shows this is a new generation of Web3 projects, professionally built, strong development, reliable product delivery. Say you download it and try the app, right? What do you think of it? Go try it right now. Let me know. I'm going to tell you right now that I downloaded it right before we started over here, and I like what I see already. And by the way, I did take the opportunity to get myself in shape, so I'm going to be able to compete in every single category right now, getting that swole on, if you will. All right. This is an incredible opportunity. And again, because of my fitness goals, this one just hit me as perfect. Okay. Now, the next thing is the team is fully public, active, and completely transparent. I've listened to their AMAs, and let me tell you that they know exactly what they're doing. RUNWAGO is already so big that multiple teams are working on it. Everything is handled professionally, from the trailer, the concept, the narrative, the app itself, trademarks, Garmin support, and even a partnership with Puma. This is a true Web3 team with funding, experience, a professional developer, Clevio X. We've talked about this before, a clear vision. Most importantly, a live product now, not soon, not, big things coming. You guys know the drill. You've seen it so many times. And here's the key point. They're capable of delivering. They've proved it with a rapid pre-sale, a product live, even on the App Store, and upcoming Tier 1 centralized exchanges at launch. The RUNWAGO token is live as you watch this. So what can you expect in the coming weeks? Here's why this is a hot investor. First, the pre-sale, okay? It's sold out in 9 minutes. We told you that before. The setup could not have been stronger. The initial market cap is only 351,000. This is absolutely insane. Now, they also have great marketing and delivery skills. As I mentioned before, we're not talking about a small project with no skills. This team knows how to run a proper Web3 marketing. They sold out their pre-sale in 9 minutes and proved they're not afraid of a big campaign. They got me. And they're not stopping online. Their go-to market strategy also includes offline events. This is not a group of IT nerds hiding behind screens. This is people who are into fitness, who are working. Okay. Now, imagine the boom once this team unleashes its marketing alongside a Tier 1 centralized exchange. Twitter is a buzz. They've got huge support from the base chain. They've raised $3 million in a minimal pre-sale effort. They've launched live, and now at launch, they're going to have a massive marketing campaign. Okay. Unlike the pre-sale days back in the old days, where people would say, we're going to do this pre-sale and you just buy in, and then we're going to use that money and we're going to start building an app, and one day it's going to launch. RUNWAGO is now live. It has resources, connections, a budget to be everywhere. And while you're watching this video, it's already on centralized exchanges with the initial market cap of only 351,000. All of us know that there's only one way to go, and that's up. Twitter already buzzing. The project has support from base, $3 million in just a few days, minimal pre-sale effort, live launch, massive marketing push, apps live, RUNWAGO ready to go, backed by resources, connections, resources to be everywhere that you want to be. And while you're watching this video, again, it's already there. Now, let me tell you something else. When I started looking around, Zamirik and Jamsey, which are two people that you guys should know, major players on Twitter, they've already posted about RUNWAGO to their audience. That's before the token was even live on exchanges. Now, if you've been around long enough, you know how rare this is. Most influencers wait until this starts to happen. People like me, I like to do pre-sales. This is what I like to do. I'm an ad man. These guys, they like to wait for big pumps. They like to be able to go in. They like to get up into something at a couple million market cap, because then they're seeing capital inflow. And then when it starts to pump super hard, then they tell their audience about it to make it pump even harder. And then the next thing you know, it's going to the moon. And guess what? They're already in. They're already talking about it. These guys clearly see what I see: a fully developed product, sustainable token economy, massive narrative forming around SportsFi, just in time for the altcoin season explosion. And I told you guys this would launch during that period of time. When these types of voices speak up early, it's a massive green flag. They've been around long enough to filter hype from real potential, and their decision to spotlight RUNWAGO tells people that they believe this thing is going to pop off hard once it gets listed. Now, let's talk SportsFi for just a second. You need to see why SportsFi is so powerful and why investors are embracing it quickly. These products are built for real users who dream of monetizing their running goals, and we're talking about 300 million potential people worldwide. Investors understand this. Once you had a fully sustainable concept with millions of buyers and users waiting, you can then deploy, and RUNWAGO has deployed. There are not many reasons for smart investors to choose anything other than RUNWAGO. It's a real project, solving real needs for real people, not another AI token with no product, with no solution, with nothing behind it at all. Market research shows that SportsFi strongly resonates with buyers. And don't forget, we talked about this before. What about that Nike Go? Well, what about the Hoka All of these guys, they have their own apps, and guess what? They have millions and millions and millions of downloads because people want to run. They want to earn crypto. They haven't all been successful. Why? Because they didn't do it the right way. Now, why is this one the right way? It's easy to understand for users and investors, and it's built for real people and real buyers. Market research shows that SportsFi strongly resonates with buyers because this is exactly what Web3 needs. And in the case of RUNWAGO, it's also what investors want. Right now, it's the only project launching in SportsFi on Web3. It's not just talking about it. That means the potential concentration of attention, adoption, capital inflows is gigantic. Do you remember STEPN? We talked about this one before. The STEPN app, they hit multiple billions of dollars in valuation in the last bull run. And guess what? They didn't do a great job. But they were there. They launched, and that was enough. A running app that lets you monetize your goals, something they always dream about, or maybe a pump fund referral link. The answer is very, very obvious here. RUNWAGO, because nobody is going to suspect you are gambling with memes or chasing empty hype. They're going to love what it is that you're doing. And that's exactly why the app is already trending. Why is this narrative so strong? And why is SportsFi project like STEPN, why did it dominate during the last bull run? Because people want to exercise and they want to earn for what they're doing. How many people do you see on TikTok all day showing you how to work out? And you should know by now, if you listen to me and you watch them, you know that what they're telling you, probably wrong. You're not doing it the right way. But guess what? RUNWAGO is going to focus on you doing it the right way. With strong market conditions ahead, RUNWAGO has the potential to skyrocket while also delivering a steady long-term revenue to the holders. Many projects get stuck waiting for funding or app store approvals, but RUNWAGO already delivered. That's why we're talking about it today. Deposits into challenges are going to open in just 4 days after launch. So only 4 days from when you are watching this directly through MetaMask and the app. And the first challenge begins only 10 days after launch. Momentum is going to be built into this thing. Also, here's the part that you really want to know about, right? What about tokenomics? And this is a list of the tokenomics. With an initial market cap of just 351,000, the upside is redonkulous. Let's take a moment to talk about the elephant in the SportsFi room, though. Let's go back 1 second to STEPN, okay? Most of you remember STEPN from the last bull cycle. It dominated. It hit 2.3 billion market cap at its peak. Right now, it's sitting at a $135 million market cap. Let me step back here one moment and tell you this one more time. It hit 2.3 billion market cap, but it's sitting at 135 million market cap. Let that sink in. If we go to 135 million market cap, just match STEPN at its worst. That's 300x. That's over 300x. This is crazy, all right? They are still relevant, but they have fallen a dramatic amount, and we're on the way up. But here's the thing. STEPN was a pioneer, okay? It also launched unfinished. It had a rushed app. It had a bad token model. It wasn't sustainable. It made users, early users, a bunch of money. But then the cracks started to show, and we all knew as they were cashing out that it was not sustainable. Now, RUNWAGO enters the scene, and I'm not exaggerating when I say this is like STEPN 2.0, but with everything done right this time. The numbers, okay? 135 million market cap. Let's just say 10% of that, okay? Just 10% of that. That's a 38x from where we are at launch. So just 10% of the current STEPN market cap is an easy 38x. Okay, that's conservative too, by the way. No moon math, no hopium, not if all the stars align. That's just saying if we do 10% of the STEPN market cap, that is a 38x. And unlike STEPN at launch, RUNWAGO already has its app fully completed, already submitted to the App Store and Google Play. It's already building strong traction. And most importantly, it has a sustainable reward model that's going to work long term. We're not just betting on a token. We're looking at a full-blown retail-ready product targeting an existing 300 million plus built-in user market with zero direct competition in 2025. This isn't some kind of maybe it'll get attention, okay? It's already getting attention. It's already popping off on the app stores. And it's the only SportsFi player in the field right now, and you know what that means when it comes to capital rotation in the bull market. SportsFi will pop, and when it does, RUNWAGO is going to be right there at the top. So yeah, I'm trying really hard not to FOMO here, but this one is hitting all the right buttons, okay? So I'm probably going to DCA a little bit more on launch, but I'm already in profit because I was one of the lucky people in that pre-sale. It's got solid fundamentals, a real use case, a complete product, insanely low starting valuation, and best of all, tokens already listed. So seriously, think about this. And when was the last time you caught a project early enough and saw a 10x, let alone a 38x? Okay, we gave you a 323x not that long ago. Okay, but those are rare. How rare are they? It doesn't happen overnight, and we've been waiting for another one since then, right? And that's why I'm telling you this. By the way, that was 6 months ago. So we haven't had a big runner in 6 months. And this app features runners, because when everybody starts talking about RUNWAGO after it hits a 10 million market cap, then a 30 million market cap, then a 100 million market cap, you're going to remember this moment and you'll be glad you listened, or you're going to wish you would listen. And that's not all. There's more reasons why this project stands out. Okay, it's MiCA compliant. You can go check the white paper. It's got official Garmin support, so you'll be able to use it with your watch. Duolingo style referral system that keeps users engaged. It's got a tier 1 level retention mechanic already built into the app, and multi-language support. And the list keeps going and going and going. With so many milestones already conquered and completed, on top of that, a strong future roadmap with a long-term vision approved by its trademarks registered in over 100 countries. It's hard to even cover all of this in a single video, which is why I'm trying to say so much so quickly. Personally, I'm going to keep accumulating here. I told you again, I'm going to DCA. I'm going to start buying again. Web3 challenges in 4 days. I'm going to win some of those Web3 challenges because I know some people out here, they're not going to be able to keep up. They're not going to be able to work within the realm of what we're doing here. And guess what? I'm going to get your crypto because you don't complete the mission, okay? It's a revenue share model. It's going to be perfect. It's kicking off 10 days from the launch. 4 days afterwards, I'm going to make my first deposit into it, and then boom, we're going to be in business. SportsFi has already proven how much token buyers love products they can actually use. And once RUNWAGO opens the doors to Web 2, users with fiat payments, I can't believe that it won't fly so much higher than what you even expect at what I'm saying right now. I'm just being cautious with a target of $4 to $6 a few days after launch. But honestly, it could go far beyond that. So long story short, RUNWAGO is built for people who are already running, already tracking their progress, already dreaming of monetizing their goals. Really, real people, real users who've been waiting for an app like this, and both whales and smart retail investors, they're going to see it too. And that's why I'm telling you right now. Also, let me show you something real quick here to close this out. Let me show you that what they've already published on their YouTube regarding how long-term they're thinking about it, which proves their long-term team is really, really thinking. They're already developing an AR mode, an augmented reality mode. Guys, it's gonna be fantastic. You're gonna be able to see through augmented reality. You're gonna be able to see things that you're gonna be able to run to and go through. Like when you see it, it's gonna be amazing. Meta is even working on with Oakley to do the same thing. RUNWAGO is not just focusing on today. They are focusing on the future. They are strategically positioning themselves. Don't underestimate this team with funding, professional development, a revenue model that can generate serious long-term returns. You guys do not want to miss this at all, okay? So what do we have here? Why am I bullish? This is the kind of project that stands out. The product is live in the app stores. Investors can use it right now. The team is executing with strong marketing, the potential for massive revenue. It's built for real users, solving real problems, meeting real demand. The same formula that powered StepN, StepApp, and other SportsFi giants is powering RUNWAGO. The difference is that today we're at the very beginning of RUNWAGO, and they're doing it right. I don't throw around 100x potentials lightly, okay? But those projects reach multi-billion valuations. RUNWAGO is starting with a market cap of 351,000. Do you see what's going on? Do you see the plan? Do you see how many people who run? Think about this. How many people run and exercise all the time? Every single one of them dreams of monetizing running goals and getting paid just to run. Do you understand why now is the time to accumulate this token? Do you understand? Do you get it? My conclusion is this. It has the potential to shake up the booming altcoin market. It has the strongest SportFi and RWA opportunity in Web3. By the way, RWA on-chain value right now, 29 billion, and it hasn't even blown up yet. What happens when it blows up? It's a clear signal of some unstoppable momentum and massive institutional inflows. If $29 billion is here already, can you imagine where we're going to be at the end of this cycle? If you're ready to get in, head over to runwago.com, check the available centralized exchanges, and start accumulating. And don't forget about staking. It offers strong rewards, especially at the very beginning. Personally, I'm going to be staking all of my RUNWAGO tokens because this is a project I am buying and holding for a long time. Except I'm going to hold out a couple of tokens because I'm going to stay in this competition. And I believe crypto, I can run faster than you. I can jog faster than you. I can walk faster than you. I am going to beat. Want to prove me wrong? Sign up today. It's not financial advice, but I'm always right.